Hello and welcome everybody, it's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for the Passionate Pisces August horoscope. It's an interesting month this month for a lot of people. Passionate Pisces, you have something nice happening, a couple of nice things actually. First one, there's almost a double grand trine. It's not really technically because you've got a little thing called an MC that's involved, and that's not a planet, it's an angle. But I'll talk more about this in a moment. You also have a yod, which is very karmic energy being directed at specific areas of your life, so I'll talk about that. The good news is that Jupiter has been there in your second house, growing your money, which has been great. However, there's some sort of change because it could slow down a little bit, so just watch your finances. The good news is that there's no retrograding planets, no new retrograding planets, and no new eclipses. So we can all make a lot of progress this month moving forward. Now, just briefly, I like to draw two tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you, and then I'll have a look at your horoscope in depth. So let's go to the board. If you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so the cards. So the first card you can think of as the first half of the month. Let's see what comes up for you. Oh, that one jumped out straight away. And it's the Fool. And so this is saying, moving forward in life, take a bit of a risk, step out of your comfort zone. There may be somebody trying to hold you back there. Could be friends or family, or perhaps a partner, trying to keep you locked into the past. But you do have a lot of energy for going forward. There's growth and opportunity around it, and action that needs to be taken, okay? When she steps off here, she's either going to sprout wings and fly, or she's going to end up in the drink. But even if she ends up in the drink, that's just like getting in touch with your subconscious, which is indicated this month. That's what you need to do because of the full moon there. And you can actually find sunken treasure, not buried treasure. Oh, well, maybe you could find buried treasure, but sunken treasure deep down in your subconscious. So regardless of what it looks like in the outside world, in the inner world, there's all sorts of wonderful things that can come. All right, that's the first card, Major Arcana, so fairly significant. Now let's have a look at the second card for you for the month, and we'll see what we come up with. That one will be fine. I see a black car, so it's like the subconscious forces are very strong and they're directing you. This car is moving down a straight road. It's a straight path that you're going down. There's hidden things here that will come to light, and you might find that your intuition and your psychic ability are very much in tune. I'll go that one underneath. Well, there you go. You need to rest, though. Don't push yourself too much this month, because it's a Mars heavy month. There's a lot of Mars energy and a lot of Mars aspects, and Mars really wants to push you into the future. But make sure that you have time out, because you could feel exhausted with all of the changes in energy this month. Okay, so this is super important. So I'm just going to put that one there. All right, let's make this a bit bigger for you so that you can see like that. Step out by all means, but don't push yourself too hard. Okay, this month helps if we go like that. Alrighty, here's your horoscope. Now, I want to talk about this almost a grand trine. Look at this wonderful configuration here of these three trines pointed up here to the MC. If this was a planet, then this would be a grand trine, but it's not. It's an imaginary sort of thing. It's an angle, and so it still has energy. It doesn't have as much energy as a planet, though. But it's basically about the energies of Jupiter and the Sun combining with the energies of the MC And it's here in your 10th house. So this is about your general direction in life, or perhaps your vocation or career. And so a lot of energy is being put into this career zone. If you're not doing something that makes your heart sing, you might really feel like you're being pushed into getting a job or, getting something that's more in alignment with your heart, so to speak. The yod, which is this one here, this triangle here underneath or on top, is 2 quincunxes plus a sextile, and the energy of Pluto and Neptune, which is in your sign, your ruler, and both of them are combining with Mercury here. So there's messages here about your work, or maybe your health, or your everyday habits as well. So a yod, or it's also called the finger of God, is a very spiritual and creative sort of force that is looking to improve your work, your daily habits, or your health. Okay, so let's have a look now. I'll say also, this is quite a private chart. Most of the activity is underneath the horizon, so a lot to think about and a lot to reflect upon. And I've mentioned Neptune's there in your sign. Neptune is your ruler. Now, to look at your horoscope in depth, 31st of July to the 3rd of August sees Mars conjuncting Uranus. This gives a lot of energy for, it's almost a bit unpredictable where it goes, but you could have some really wild, crazy ideas. Write them all down, because you might have some gold nuggets there. Some of them might just be crazy, and that's okay. But yeah, if you even get 1 out of 10 that's got legs, then that would help you a lot. You've probably got a very strong drive for freedom and independence now. It is a good time to take a deep breath and try and slow down. Don't do too much. Remember this card here. 31st of July to the 3rd of August, Mars conjuncts Mars. This is good for giving you more physical energy, courage and willpower. Maybe you want to make a fresh start or take the initiative on something, start a new project. Do watch for irritability and impatience, so with that one. 2nd of August to the 25th of August, Mercury moves into your 7th house here, the house of relationships. So there's a lot of discussions and communications about relationships. And also you might find, and it can also be business partners, not just personal significant others. If you've had some sort of disagreement or something needs to be worked out, you can probably negotiate some sort of resolution there, and you're more likely to be fair and detached. The 10th of August to the 4th of September, Venus moves into your house of work, everyday habits and health. And this is going to bring a beautiful, harmonious, peaceful energy into your normal everyday life. You could be feeling pretty cooperative and friendly towards other people. If you are working, then relationships with co-workers, employers, employees go smoothly. You could be a peacemaker or even a matchmaker at work. But you probably, with Venus, you probably don't feel like working very hard. You might just want to sort of enjoy yourself a bit more. It is a good time to have a short break from routine and go away for the weekend or something like that. 10th of August to the 13th of August, Mars sextile Neptune. Okay, this is good for dealing with other people, and you might want to help them out in some way, or they help you out. It's all about cooperation for the well-being of the group. And you probably feel quite motivated to do something idealistic. The 12th of August to the 15th of August, Mars squares Mercury. Watch this one, because sometimes there's some conflict or some disputes, and it's because maybe when you speak you're a little bit too direct. So yeah, do try to be a bit tactful. And it's that Mars energy that's, can cause frustration or irritability. And again, slow down. Don't rush. Take a deep breath. 12th sees the full moon in your 12th house here, shaking things up in your subconscious. You probably need time to contemplate everything, get in touch with your inner world now, retire from the outside world for a little while. You could be feeling more sensitive, intuitive. You could be having pretty strong, potent dreams. And also pay attention throughout the daytime for little signs from spirit, because messages will be sent to you from on high, which is exciting. 18th of August to the 21st of August sees Mars trining the moon. And this is good because it gives you a lot of motivation, like your feelings come to the surface and you're probably reacting more on instinct and emotion. It's a great time to go to the footy or go to a rock concert. It's something that you're passionate about and you can go out and have a good time. So anything like that where you can be emotional and scream and yell would be good. Then we have do watch at the same time though, because Mars is squaring your ascendant, so it can bring irritations and conflicts with people. You might not be feeling very, much like compromising with others. Try and slow down. Don't go too fast. And just, watch any tension. Maybe go for a walk in the morning might help. 18th of August to the 25th of March 2023, Mars moves into your 4th house here. 7 months in the one house for Mars is a very long time. But this is great because it probably will influence you to be very active around your home, and you could do some sort of work around the home, landscaping, cleaning out cupboards, wanting to start afresh on something. And so you could even do some redecorating or knocking out walls. So you'll get a lot done. Watch if your family comes to help you with these things. Watch for family arguments, okay? Because renovating can be quite stressful sometimes. 21st of August through to the 22nd of September, the Sun moves into your 7th house here. This is fabulous for your significant relationships, personal or business, and it's like there's a spirit of cooperation and affection between you and the other person. The emphasis is on we rather than me, and it's like you're really seeking a deeper union or a deeper relationship with this person. If you do have difficulties with like family or friends or your partner, then this is a time when some sort of negotiated settlement could be done. Things can be healed and settled so that you can move on with your life. It is a good time to speak to a counsellor or some sort of consultant or a good psychic because they'll give you an objective point of view. The 24th of August to the 23rd of September, Mercury moves into your 8th house here, bringing the energy for communications and negotiations regarding joint finances, investments, maybe real estate, or anything that you share with another person. Maybe it's taxes that you're talking about, or superannuation, 401k. You could be talking about death. Maybe you're thinking about preparing wills, maybe you need a lawyer or somebody like that to help you with that. 28th of August sees a new moon in Virgo, which is here in your 7th house, and you're likely to pay more attention to your important relationships. It's a good time to devote time to your important relationships, and your ties with women and perhaps even your mother are likely to be strengthened now. Okay, passionate Pisces, well, that's your horoscope for the month of August. I hope you find it useful. I guess the thing to remember is to slow down, not do too much, because Mars will be pushing you to do that, and then you could find that you're very tired. So just watch for exhaustion. But it is exciting because it's like there's a lot of energy there to push yourself forward into a new future. Okay, so that's it. I hope this is useful for you. Subscribe and be alive if you're new. I would really appreciate that, and leave a like or a comment or share on your socials. That would be fabulous too. Have a wonderful month, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.